traveler, you carry the sun in your stride, leaving behind what I hold inside. If I don't ask your name today, I may never.
Hi besties, welcome back to another video. So today I'm taking you on a ride to the China immigration office. So as you already know, my family is in China, and as the law requires, if you're a foreigner and you come into a foreign land, you're supposed to register with the immigration and have your visa approved or your resident permit approved within 30 days. So on this trip, I'm just going to pick up the visa because we have already done the submission and all. Unfortunately, I was not able to film because it was not allowed at the time and I was using my phone. But on this pickup date, I was using my Osmo Pocket 3, so it was difficult for them to notice that I was even recording. So getting a visa in China for your family might seem complicated, but once you understand the process, it becomes much easier. It all starts from choosing the right visa type. For my family's visit, all we needed to do was determine the category that fits my situation. As you already know, I'm a student, and so for me, I used my student visa, and they were sort of like a dependent, but for their visa it was like a tourism visa, okay, because each category has a different requirement. Next thing is you prepare your document and then submit it to the visa or the immigration office for processes. This usually includes your visa, your passport, an application form, passport size photos. So before we even came here, we went to the shop to take some photos, and then the invitation letter which I used to help them apply at the China embassy in Ghana. And then I had to prove my relationship with my husband, so I submitted my marriage certificate, and for my kids I submitted their birth certificate, which obviously has my name on them. So accuracy is also very important. You have to make sure that all the documents you are submitting are free of error, because if there's any error, that could delay the process. After the submission to the visa office, I had to contact the Ghana embassy in China for some sort of translation in order to facilitate the resident permits at the immigration office in my city. So depending on where you're actually applying for, you might need to book an appointment and then provide some biometric data. But in our case, we didn't book an appointment. Thanks to my teachers and Mama C, she checked her YouTube out. She was able to help me connect with a few people who have gone through my situation of bringing their family to China. And so for me, it was quite an easy process. Once the application is submitted, the waiting period begins. In my case, we waited for 1 week, I think 6 working days. And yes, I was called to pick up the passports. As you can see from the video, I came to the office to do the pickup, but I needed to check if everything was correct. And also, when you are submitting, they do ask you how long you intend to stay, and that would also help them determine how much you'll be paying for your resident permit. And note that before you can even apply for the resident permit, you have to go to the police office or the police station to report that you are in China and you are staying in this particular residence. And since then I have an apartment rented out, I use the same for them. So that was registered before we went to the immigration office to do the whole process. So when your visa is approved, you're notified, you come in for collection, and that's the final step. Bring in your receipt or confirmation to pick up, and voila. So I am done with the pickup, and I am booking a Didi or Uber back to the apartment. So just like that, the journey from application to the approval is complete. It may feel overwhelming at times, but with the right guidance and proper preparation, it's absolutely doable. So thank you guys for staying with me. I'm happy to be sharing this journey with you all. If you're also in China and you plan to have your family visit you and you need more clarification or some kind of guidance, I'll be happy to do that. So yeah, thank you and see you in my next video. Bye.
Oh, traveler, you carry the sun in your stride.